Hey guys, it's your girl Lakia Maria and welcome to another video here on my channel. Whether you're new to the channel or an OG, I primarily share planning and organizational videos, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a full walkthrough and setup of my mini spicy reads journal. I've been seeing all types of book journals on TikTok, here on YouTube, and this one I came up with on a whim as I was reading all of these spicy books last year. I was tracking it in my A5 Stalogy, and I was printing out photos of the books, rating the books, but I wanted to take it a step further and write a blurb about each of the books. And then I took it an even step further and started writing down favorite quotes. So let's go ahead and get into the setup. So first off, what I decided to use for this mini journal was this Pen Gear notebook from Walmart. It is $1. Again, inexpensive because I wasn't sure how fully I'd be committing to this reading journal. And as I was putting it together and going back through the quotes and even going and rereading some of the books that I love so much, there's so many things that I want to add, so many books on my to be read list. So I'm excited to add to this, but also I was thinking if I wanted to have like a digital version, and I really just like how small and compact this is. And I was using one of these notebooks as well for just weekly planning, like reference planning with this Day Designer A6 notebook I had. This is an A6 size if you guys are looking for an affordable insert for your A6 planning. But that is what I'm using this for. So the notebook is from Walmart. The stickers are a mix of Shein and Amazon. These tabs on the side are from the Planner Society, and I have it tabbed off by the different series that I read. And then my favorite little gadget that I use for not just my reading, but also for anything that I'm printing out, really, my journaling, is my HP Sprocket. You can find the HP Sprocket on Amazon. It is an inkless printer. Canon also has a version. There is a larger version of this as well. This is the 2x3 size. So it comes with the paper like this. You open it up. You put the paper in. I honestly did not know that I was out of paper. But you put the paper in. It comes with a charger and everything. Sometimes I will go ahead and print things out on, I'll print things out at like Walgreens because it's a little bit cheaper than buying this paper. A 20 pack of this, two of these together is $10. The 50 pack is like 20 something and the 100 pack is 45. But sometimes, depending on what I'm printing, I'll just go ahead and do like Shutterfly or Walgreens whenever they're having some type of deal, and it's easier that way. But as I'm adding to this, this is very, very convenient, and adding things to my journal as well. Sometimes I also just make a folder, again, depending on what I'm printing, and I'll decide what I want to do that way. But the paper for this is not cheap, but I love this little gadget. And how I have it stored is in this container, this little case, and it just zips right up, and I'm good to go. So I also decorated the inside cover, and on the back I have my sticky notes. So I really just use my pen. I haven't used any highlighters, and I print out the books. Sometimes I've printed 4 to a page. In the HP Sprocket app, you can collage pictures to include up to 4, and there's different layouts in which you can configure that for. Sometimes I just print out one whole thing. It all depends on what I'm printing out. So I have the pink sticky notes for love, passionate quotes, and then spicy quotes, which are self-explanatory, descriptions, and then any other notes. So the first series that I was reading was this Montana Mountain Men, and this was a series that I actually purchased. So that's what got the first little tab. So I wrote the series, the author, the length and the format. I read it on Kindle Unlimited first, and then I purchased it. I gave a synopsis of the series overall and what I thought about it, and then I ranked the books from my favorite to least favorite. And then each book, some books did get like a full page, but here's how I went ahead and did it. This was actually the first one that I bought. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, book one is like my favorite. So this, the pink sticky note, and I use the full adhesive post-it notes. I like those better. You could use whatever sticky notes that you want, but I like the full adhesive ones for this just because they adhere better. So this was a love passionate quote, no space, no distance. Okay, I did use a highlighter to highlight the book title. I did not remember this sticker I had in my planner stash. So I just wrote a blurb about each of the books, and then for some of these I would go ahead and take those sticky notes and tape them in, and I would put the sticky notes front and back. I was using the lined sticky notes from Post-it at first, but then I went ahead and stuck the two fully adhesive ones together, and it just worked better that way. So as far as what I put as notes, if it's anything in reference to the characters, like each of the women in this story had a pet name, so I went ahead and put that on the page there. And then I just continued writing on. What was the yellow? I don't want to show too many spicy quotes for obvious reasons. So that was book 7. And then there was a spin-off series, and there's another book that I need to write about that I did read. So I need to write about the other one. But this was a spin-off series of the first one. Then by that same author, I went ahead and put in all of the books on one page. And then I wrote about this one differently. So this one had a blurb about each of the books. And this one I just put all of the titles. I put a heart next to my favorite ones. And then let's see how spicy are the quotes. Okay, it was a little spicy. So I just wrote about the 5 bikers in the series, and then this one, the Club Wild. So to keep, to teach, to corrupt, and okay, his to possess. I can show this page. And then I got into another series by Sarah Kate, which was the Salacious Players Club. This one I read completely all out of order, but the whole series is in these pages, and I have the last book to write about. It came out around my birthday, so I have yet to write about it. I did read it, but again, need to write about it. And then this is a random one that I read by Violet James. It was like 2 books, but it could continue on if they wanted to do more stories about the brothers. Similar to the Mountain Man series, it was 7 brothers. This one had quite a bit of brothers. I need to figure out how many because I obviously didn't write it in there. But I enjoyed that. And then I made an MVBs list of my most valuable books I would read again and again. So I have 2 on the list. Probably need to add to that. And then I went ahead and wrote a page about spicy acronyms that popped up in certain books I was reading. And then I have a recommendations page, and then all of the books that I have in my Kindle, I do want to transfer those over into here. And I got majority of those for free on Stuff Your Kindle Day, but that is how I am using this journal. Of course, this is something that you can put whether you're using a big journal, a small journal, a digital journal, something to keep in your phone. I think that this is a fun layout to do for all the things. And you could use this color code however you would like, however it makes sense to you. This is just what I decided to put together. I would love to add more stickers. There's so many amazing shops that have great stickers. I know Sarah Kate has stickers that goes with the Salacious Players Club that I'm thinking of purchasing, but I'm on a no spend right now. And while I do give myself a little bit of wiggle room, that's not on the list. So I do want to buy those later on, but that is my mini book journal. Again, you don't just have to do this for spicy reads. You could take this system and apply it to any of the books that you're reading. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have a book journal? What are you reading? What are your book recommendations? If you're a spicy reader like me, what are your recommendations? Would love to add more to my TBR list. Be sure to check out all the links in the description box. I'll have some of my favorite authors and books linked below for you guys to check out. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and notification bell. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.